Hey Gemini, what's up guys? I hope everybody is well. So we are going to do a very special, very chatty, casual video where I introduce the Aesthetic Oracle 2 to you guys. And at the end of this video, we will do a small reading. So if that's something that interests you, please stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's going to have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you so much for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. This is clearly the sequel to the Aesthetic Oracle, which if you are familiar around here, then you would know this deck. We use this deck a lot, okay? So this is basically the sequel. This deck was created in 2021 and it is available at makeplayingcards.com. That link is available in my description box. I know I don't advertise my decks a lot, but they are out there and I do have a couple more that are in the making right now, okay? This one is not for sale yet. I might tweak a couple things. I'm not exactly sure, but it will be for sale, available, and when it is, you guys will be the first to know, okay? So one thing to note about these decks in general, if you buy them, they are just pictures, okay? So it is really up to your own intuition and what you pick up. There is no like specific set meaning for any of these cards. Yes, I have my own meanings that I have thought of when I saw these images, but it's free for however you can read it or whatever you feel, okay? So this is the back. All my decks will have the MoodyTarot Oracle and then the year that they were created, guys, okay? And this one, I did, it does have the Gemini symbol, but this is also the Roman numeral for number 2, so I just felt like it worked out, you know? But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. Again, this is just gonna be a flip through, and that's gonna be that, okay? So the first one is Beam Me Up, Scotty. This is basically extraterrestrial activity, UFOs, feeling like you're from another world. If you've had any close encounters, anything like that, paranormal activity, any strange, weird things that are happening around you, this card would come out, okay? We had the snake shedding its skin. This is a very healing card for me. This is somebody who's evolving from an old part of themselves, okay? And they are evolving into basically a new version of themselves. They're still the same old beast. They're just a little bit different, a little bit bigger, a little bit more evolved, okay? This can also, of course, symbolize that somebody around you is going through this as well. We have the oasis in the desert, okay? So when you are, and it's funny because at the bottom of the deck, we do have the desert. So I'll go ahead and put that out now. But when you are in the desert of life and you feel like there's no end, there's no hope in sight, if you receive this card, this means that yes, there is going to be a reprieve, a break from the just unending, desolate energy that you might be feeling, okay? We have the organization card. This is also eating better, getting in shape, taking your health very seriously. This could be eating less processed foods, trying to eat homemade stuff more. This could just be an everyday type of energy too, like everyday routines, everyday life activities, okay? We have flipping a coin. This is really leaving something up to fate for me. It's like if it's heads, I'll do this. If it's tails, I'll do that, okay? So this is really when you can't make a decision and you're kind of surrendering and you're letting spirit decide what you're going to do. Sorry about any glares, guys. These are very shiny cards, okay? We have Kali Ma, okay? Now, I added her. I don't really work with Kali Ma or any deities, to be honest with you, but I did add a couple in this deck, and I added her because it wasn't funny when it happened, but it's funny now looking back on it. I had 2 girls come into my email, and they were really mad. Like, they were taking my readings really personally, okay? Like, I was sitting down reading for them, which happens a lot. I've gotten a lot of comments, a lot of emails about people feeling like I'm spying on them. I know them. I'm in cahoots with people they know. I'm like, guys, it's a compliment because it's like, damn, I must be really good at what I do. But I promise I don't, it's not that deep. for me to go researching people on the side and doing all that, okay? But one thing that they were pissed about was the fact that I would laugh at serious moments in the reading, and it's like I wasn't being empathetic for their pain or what they're going through. I tried to explain that my guides, when they give me, you know, visions or songs, it's just ironic to me and I can't help but laugh. And yes, I do laugh at inappropriate times. I do that in real life too. That's not just something here in tarot. Giggling is like a default for me when I get uncomfortable or things like that, okay? I tried to explain that. They didn't want to have any empathy or understanding for me at all. And instead, they were calling me stupid and all this stuff and just really going in and calling me stupid black bitch, and said that they were going to sick Kali Ma on me, okay? So I got the distinct like energy from spirit to go Google Kali Ma. So I did. The first thing that I saw about Kali Ma is one of her nicknames is the Black One. Okay? And I just really did not feel that she appreciated somebody calling somebody a stupid black bitch when she's known as the Black One. Okay? And I got the distinct impression from her that she was actually going to turn and sick them instead. Okay? I never heard from these girls ever again. After I explained to them that you kind of should do more research before you decide to send a deity at somebody, calling somebody stupid black bitch, and they're known as the Black One, the Black Goddess, okay? I never heard from them again. But this card for me has a special meaning of when somebody tries to send some negative energy your way, they try to send a deity your way, they try to attack you with some kind of spiritual force, and it turns and it attacks them instead, okay? So this is a reverse Uno card in a spiritual way. We have a rainbow. It's the hope after the storm. Of course, the rainbow can mean a lot. It can symbolize a lot for each individual person, so take that as it resonates. We have the hurricane. This is a storm is coming. It hasn't hit you yet. I want to make sure we got Florida in here, okay? It hasn't hit you yet, but you can see that the storm is on the horizon and it's time to bunker down. This can obviously talk about weather conditions as well, okay? We have mask off or mask on, depending on what your intuition is telling you and what the surrounding cards are telling you. This is somebody accepting the mask, putting on a fake mask, or this is somebody that's taking it off, okay? I just heard I don't want to be a player no more in my head too, so this could definitely be somebody who's been just living under some kind of facade and they're just tired of it. Take it as it resonates. We have Sure Jan. Okay, and I had to look for all these cards. I had to look for cards that are images that were stock free, like, you know, no royalties and all that good stuff. And believe it or not, this is one of them. But this is basically just when somebody's bullshitting you. And this is actually something that I say in my personal life. When I know somebody's bullshitting, I'll be like, sure, Jan. Okay, so I just had to include that. It's just like, yeah, we know you're full of shit, basically. This is breaking news, okay? So again, that can be up to interpretation. This is the cliff of change, but this is like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to jump off of this cliff or not. You know, I'm just checking things out. I'm gauging the distance of the fall, how rough it's going to be. This is somebody who's on the cliff of change, but they haven't quite decided if they want to make that leap yet or not. They're choosing, okay? This is being pregnant with Spirit's baby. I had to add that, guys, okay? Because I say it enough. So yes, this is somebody who is carrying Spirit's baby, all right? And I was thinking of, like, you know, adding like an actual image of somebody pregnant, but it's more energetic and it's not about actually carrying a baby. So, you know, that's where I really liked this image when I saw it. This is somebody lurking from a distance, okay? Somebody's got you in their sights. This could definitely be a private investigator, somebody actually following you around, taking pictures of you guys. Okay, so take this as it resonates. This could also be somebody getting caught having an affair or having a midday rendezvous or something like that, because there's a guy back here and he's on a phone, but it does kind of give the look of like, oh, I'm not here, right? Like avoiding the picture. I don't know, okay? This is meeting up in secret, being in cahoots. Take it as it resonates, okay? This is the pink starburst. This is everybody's favorite, okay? This is being popular, being well known, being kind of infamous, even though on a personal note, guys, the yellow starburst is actually my favorite. Pink's not bad. Pink is my son's favorite starburst. But yeah, this is generally everybody's favorite, okay? Just being well liked, being well known, okay? This is that thing banging, okay? This is also boys will be boys, okay? And this is also creepy old men checking out young girls. Just take it as it resonates, guys, all right? This is when your spirit guides are basically blocking things for you, right? This could also be quite literally like a soccer game or some kind of sports, activity that you're involved in, Gemini. But this is, for me, it is talking about when your spirit guides block that shot, okay? This is Heartbreaker, pretty self-explanatory. This is fake news. Okay, this could be you reading something that is fake. This could be somebody using a fake profile, sending out fake messages. This could be quite literally somebody typing up some fake shit. Okay, so again, I'm going to say it a lot. Take it as it resonates. We have the coal being painted gold. This is fool's gold. This is kind of the energy of like somebody wants to put off the impression that something is valuable, but it's really not. Okay. We have a soulmate card. This is one of those soulmate cards where it's like you're destined. And because this is like a silhouette type of vibe for me, this could be energetically. This doesn't mean that you guys have met in the physical form yet, or that this is something that has come into the reality, but there is a strong energetic connection here, okay? And then just with the crescent moon, it just felt like it's destined, all right? We have moving. This is packing shit up. This could also be unpacking. All right, this could be you just bought a home, you just sold your home, take it as it resonates. You're moving places, moving offices, moving careers, moving in some type of way. We have the mad scientist, but this is also somebody trying to, discover basically a cure for something. This could be looking really deep into something, doing some kind of research, going above and beyond. This could also talk about having like a really technical career with, some kind of importance behind it. We have the compass, pretty self-explanatory, but this is the card that I feel like it would come out when you are on the right path or you're trying to figure out which path you're trying to take, okay? We have, there's a couple cards in this deck that are talking about this, but this is one of them where it's like energy vampire. You have a lot of hands grabbing at you at once, a lot of people pulling on your energy. This can also be a card for paranormal activity. We have the cactus. Okay, this card, this is one of those cards where it's like it has several meanings for me. This could be when somebody thinks you're a prick, quite literally. Okay, maybe you are a little prickly. Maybe you're a little rough around the edges, Gemini, right? People can't just come up to you and just grab you, or they might leave with a couple thorns in them. This is also when your protective boundaries that you have, they serve you well. Okay, the cactus, it's prickly for a reason. Okay, it's to protect itself. So some kind of shield, some kind of barrier that you have, it does serve you when this card comes out. We have guided by the light, but this is also somebody that's in a dark place and they are reaching for the light. They are trying to find their way out of this dark place. This could also be caving, getting yourself into a tight spot, a tight situation. Again, this is a very intuitive card, so it is something that you need to take as it resonates. This is another card that is talking about vampiric energy, okay? When you have an energy vampire around you. This could also be like folklore, all right? We have dirty hands. Now, this is a card that can mean several things, and it does depend on the reading and the surrounding cards. This could be somebody who they have dirty hands. They've gotten their hands dirty doing something. This could also be somebody who has a job where they get dirty, okay? So a mechanic, a construction worker, something like that, okay? This is somebody trying to clean something off their hands, or this is, I've been working really hard. This can also talk about your ancestors as well. We have the turtle, the sea turtle, and he's starting out his journey, okay? So this is a card for when you are finally, you have hatched from your shell, okay, from your eggshell, and you are starting your journey. And it's going to be a very long journey. This is at the start of it. You have much more room to cover here when this card comes out. We have the rabbit. How deep does the rabbit hole go? Okay, this is going down the rabbit hole for sure. Like digging deeper into something, looking into something. Self-explanatory, guys. This is somebody who is acting like a friend in your face, but then stabbing you behind your back. We have the comet. This could also just be stargazing, you know, enjoying the views, basically. But this is a comet. This is something arriving out of nowhere. This is unexpected. This is like a surprise type of energy. Also like a once in a lifetime wish fulfillment type of energy comes out with that card, okay? This is talking about the evolution of you. I wanted to get a card that kind of showed all of the different stages of the butterfly and what you can go through. You know, sometimes we just think of the caterpillar, the cocoon, and then bam, the butterfly. But there's actually a lot of different stages here that you can go through with your growth. So that is a card talking about growth. We have the helicopter seeds. Okay, this is basically, for me, what it means is when the wind wants to take you wherever and plant you where it sees fit, okay? So you may travel, you may not lay roots where you came from, basically. This is the turtle, but the turtle is in its shell, okay? This is when, you know, you are protecting yourself, that you have some healthy boundaries going on, or not so healthy. It just depends on the cards around it, but you have some boundaries going on. Keep in mind, guys, when the turtle is in its shell, it's not making any kind of moves, okay? It's not making any kind of physical progress here, all right? So that's something to keep in mind with this, that this is definitely the turtle wanting to come out of its shell, maybe feeling a little threatened. This is basically looking back on your past, reflecting. This can also be feeling really good about your past, like moving away from it. Like, you know, like I feel like I've done all that I can do there, and I look back on it with a reflection, like a sense of peace of like, you know, we did the best that we could do. So yeah, that's what that card is. This is a very special card. It just looks like just, you know, I don't know, just some swamp water, right? But if you look really closely, you're gonna notice an alligator head right there. So this is blending in with your surroundings, camouflage type of energy. This is also, watch out because it's so close, it could bite you, okay? So take it as it resonates. This is a love letter. This could be somebody sending you a love letter. This could also be an obsessive lover, because if you read it, it says, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you over and over and over again. And then lots of little kiss marks, okay? And it just kind of gives like this energy of, I don't know, an obsessive lover, but that doesn't have to be what this card is. It just depends. We have a standoff, okay? Pretty self-explanatory. You're standing off with somebody, your hater finally wants to confront you, and it's time to do that thing, okay? That is that, pretty much. We have one more trick up your sleeve, all right? This could also be cheating, gambling, getting caught cheating while you're gambling, something like that, okay? This is your ex's calling, and it's up to you whether or not you want to answer or you want to decline the call, but either way, somebody from your past is going to reach out, okay? We have my Divine Feminine card in this deck, okay? I didn't want to do like a full-on Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine card or anything, but, you know, take it as it resonates. But this is also, I've got to run away, I've got to leave, you know, the clock has struck midnight, that type of energy. This is a moon. I like to add a moon card in my decks because it talks about intuition. But this moon is special because it's so bright and the clouds are moving away from it. It's like something is being illuminated. Something is being brought to the surface that was hidden, okay? We have the post. So this is basically, you know, the mail is coming in or it's coming out. Take it as it resonates. This is being in, well, this could be a couple things, guys. This could be you're actually locked up in prison or in jail, okay, like in the physical world, or this is some kind of spiritual jail. Somebody has, you know, been placed in basically against their will. They have to wait. This is also solitary confinement. This is one of my, you know, just love ain't working out for you cards, okay? Like I haven't won a heart yet type of energy, okay? So just when love is not going well for you, that card would come out. Sorry for the squeakiness of this desk. It's decided to do that suddenly. This is pretty self-explanatory. This is like a loveless type of relationship you or somebody else could be in. You know, they're laying in the same bed, but they're miles apart, just, you know, on their phones. Who knows what they're looking at? This could also be a couple that both of them are cheating on each other. Red pill, blue pill, pretty self-explanatory. It's up to you what you choose, okay? You can basically stay in the false reality that you're living in, or you could open up your mind to what is truly real, okay, when that card comes out. This is, it can mean a couple things, okay? It can definitely mean that you're a shut-in, a homebody. You want to stay at home. You're trying to avoid people. This could be agoraphobic type of energy, okay? This could also be somebody who's lurking from a distance, watching you. This would be the type of energy of somebody who's literally watching you through your windows. They're driving past your house. This is that kind of energy. It's giving like creepy stalker vibes, okay? This is the sweat lodge, but this could also be camping. Basically, this is you purifying yourself or taking a moment to get out in nature and just enjoy yourself. This is the volcano. So this for me is talking about anger. This is, also it's something that maybe has sat there for a while that you haven't really done anything with, and finally you can't take it anymore. Some of these images are AI generated. This is one of them. This is your cup is overflowing, okay? This is kind of like the Ace of Cups. This is when you have put so much love into yourself that your cup is just overflowing, okay? So we know, guys, when your cup is overflowing, that's when it's okay to give to others. You don't want just a full cup. You want a cup where you have enough and then there's more than enough to give to other people too. This is also staying hydrated. This is somebody being thirsty. This is a soulmate card, but this is like we're actually in the physical, okay? This could also be date night, just chilling out, going out on the town, okay? Getting intimate with somebody. Spirit's pie. You guys know I had to add that, right? Okay, so this is when your spirit's pie. If you don't know what that is, spirit's pie is basically when you are the test for somebody else, okay? It really, their karma is really going to depend on how they treat you, how they approach a situation with you. If they see you as an easy mark, a pie being left on a windowsill, it's up for grabs. Not really, okay? So there's this kind of energy here of like somebody's integrity is tested with you when your spirit's pie, okay? This is multiple personality disorder. This is mental illness. This is somebody having a freak outfit. Take it as it resonates. This could also be possession. This is when you are destined to be a star. That's why it says me. I just love that when I saw that image, okay? This is when you are destined to be in the limelight or get some kind of recognition or be well known, okay? Or you just have that ambition for yourself. We have the light bulb, which talks about illumination. It does talk about having a bright idea or getting some kind of clarity, okay? We have the Ouija board. So again, something in regards to paranormal. This could be somebody getting in over their head, playing with things that they really shouldn't play with. I kind of always had like off weird vibes about Ouija boards. We were never allowed to have them in the house when we were growing up. My mom was like, my mom was a medium, so she just did not believe in that kind of stuff, like us, opening up the portals and the doorways for things that we don't understand. But this could also be mediumship, paranormal activity. It doesn't mean that you're unexperienced, okay? Or inexperienced, I guess I should say. This is the root-bound plant, okay? So this is basically when you have outgrown your surroundings and it is time to transition, move. This could actually be like quite literally gardening too, okay? Or taking care of plants. This is cutting cords. Pretty self-explanatory. In the aesthetic oracle somewhere, I don't know where it's at, but in this one, right there, we have the red string of fate. Okay, this is where you're cutting the red string of fate. Okay, this is the white buffalo woman. So this is basically when you are on a very special spiritual mission. You're not just like everybody else. This is chosen energy for sure. This is the bubble of protection, guys. This could also just be playing with bubbles, okay? But this is when you put yourself into a bubble of light, a bubble of protection. This is digging up something from the past, guys, doing research on something from the past. This could be somebody doing this in regards to you or you doing this. This is also looking up family history, or maybe you're trying to look up the history of a home or a certain place, okay? It's just looking deeper into something. This is the maze, guys, okay? This is when you're a little lost, but you can find your way through it, all right? You can, but it might be a little frustrating and a little confusing. This is my divine masculine in this card, okay? This is also the lone wolf, lone ranger. There's a new sheriff in town. And then just honestly, just a hot guy. For me personally, I was like, I am instantly attracted to this person. I don't even know what their face looks like, or instantly I'm just like, yes. Next question, right? Anyways. Oh, save a horse, ride a cowboy, am I right? All right. So this is gossiping. Basically, very self-explanatory, mean girl, mean guy type of activity, okay? You guys know I had to add the bird bitches, right? In some way in this deck, okay? This is like, get them, Fred. I don't ever want to see their face around here again, right? This is something like that, okay? When I saw this, I was like, what the fuck? This is also somebody trying to get somebody to gang up on you, and look how, like, shocked this bird looks. Like, I don't want to go after Gemini though. They're like, I don't care what you want. It's something like that, okay? So take it as it resonates, guys. This is when you have decided to finally jump off that cliff of change that we saw earlier, where somebody just wasn't sure. Yes, this is somebody who is absolutely sure. They are going to take that jump, that leap. And this is also just extreme sports, having a good time, stepping out of your comfort zone. This is self-love. Okay. This is La Delore Exquisite. Squeeze. I don't know how to pronounce it, guys. Basically, it says a heart-wrenching pain of wanting the affection of someone unattainable. So this is unrequited love, or this is somebody who feels like it's unrequited love. Maybe it's not. Maybe they just haven't opened up their mouth to, you know, approach you, Gemini, or vice versa. But yeah, that's basically what that card is going to represent, is unrequited love. This is return to sender. Self-explanatory. This is shadow people. This is paranormal activity. This is also, you know, it could be that you are a medium when this card comes out. It could also be that you have a lot of guides, a lot of ancestors around you, but this doesn't always give me the best energy. Like, it feels creepy, right? So take it as it resonates. This is the purple heart. Okay, so we're all spiritual warriors. That's just the way I look at it. Some of you guys quite literally could have been given a purple heart or will get one, okay? But this is in a spiritual sense, gaining a purple heart, okay? Meaning that you've made some kind of spiritual sacrifice. You have been very brave, and you have earned a purple heart in Spirit's eyes, okay? This is also military service. This is, you want battle? I'll give you war, okay? This is basically fuck around and find out type of energy. This is truth or dare. It's kind of like flipping the coin, only you are choosing, okay? Fate's not deciding. This is, I could be truth, or I could speak the truth, or this is basically, I'm going to take a chance and lie, or, you know, go against what I feel like I should, okay? Take it as it resonates. This is a long road ahead of you, okay? This could also be a long road to nowhere. This could be like, you know, a road trip type of energy, maybe feeling a little bit lost, all right? But this is generally, for me, it's like a long road to nowhere. This is a trap, okay? A trap has been set up for you. This could also be that quite literally you are setting up mouse traps. Some of these can be like very much the literal, what the illustration shows you. But yes, this is generally just going to be a trap, somebody trying to set a trap. But the thing about this is it's so fucking obvious that it's a trap if you pay attention to the signs, okay? There's like all this cheese. You don't need all this damn cheese on the trap, right? It's like somebody's really going above and beyond, going out of their way to basically set this trap, okay? And last but not least, we have, oh, this is like star-crossed lovers. This is basically like when two people want to be together, but everything in the world, their families, their traditions, society, their circumstances is tearing them apart, okay? So yeah, take it as it resonates. Okay, guys, now that we have done that, y'all have to let me know if you like the deck. It doesn't really matter, though, if you do, because this is the deck, okay? Let's go ahead and do a reading. Now, I did pre-pull with the Intuitive Oracle over here, and this is healing. Now, Gemini, I just have gotten this strong sensation that you're feeling really emotional right now, whether this is happy emotions, not so happy emotions, anger, sadness, anxiety. I just feel like Spirit is asking you to feel something, to heal something, okay? So take it as it resonates. This could also be stepping into a portal. This could be a quantum leap that some of you guys are taking as well. There could be something where you're working on something inside, basically, some healing work, letting go of something, closing out a cycle, and this is really advancing your growth, okay? Let's see. What messages do we have for Gemini, Spirit? What messages do we have for Gemini? Ooh. Came flying out. Well, divine masculine, yeehaw, okay, coming right out. Gemini, I was getting that kind of energy on the bottom of the deck. You want battle, I'll give you war. So maybe somebody has decided to fuck around and find out when it comes to you, Gemini. I feel like also you could be deciding to go your separate ways when it comes to something right now, okay? I'm kind of getting this energy of like, I don't need to take this. I can go on my own. I can, you know, leave this place behind. That's really the energy that I'm getting. These cards are really slippery, guys, so just bear with me. Let's get another energy out here. Yeah, Gemini, I do feel like you feel like it's time to, I'm hearing like hit dodge, or what is that? What is that saying? Where it's like it's time to get out of dodge. That's the energy I'm getting, okay? So for some of you guys, if hurricane season is approaching for you, I think it actually is hurricane season here in Florida. I'm not sure. There could be a hurricane that's coming, okay? That's for some of you guys. But I'm just getting the energy of like you sense a storm coming and you're deciding that you're going to get out of it. Actually, doesn't that kind of look very similar? It just does to me, okay? So yeah, some of you guys could sense that there's a storm brewing and it's time to get out of this situation. Some of you guys could feel like you're in a very just combative, negative type of situation where you'd be better off on your own. Let's get one more out here. Yeah. Look at that. I told you I was feeling a lot of emotion. I was feeling like anger, sadness. I was feeling a lot. So some of you guys might feel like you're not being appreciated wherever you're at, Gemini, and it is time to leave that situation behind, okay? Some of you guys have been holding something in for so long, and you feel like if you don't leave a situation now, you might say some things that you don't want to say. I'm also getting past the breaking point when it comes to something. Like there is no return. Once this starts to blow, there is not like, you can't put a top on this volcano and be like, oh, no, we'll do this tomorrow. Like, no, something has to be taken care of now, okay? Somebody could be on the other end of your anger issues right now too, Gemini. Somebody could be feeling like you're a heartbreaker. Okay, somebody could be angry because you've created some kind of distance and went off on your own, Gemini, and you're not involving yourself with them anymore. And yeah, they're looking at you like you're just a heartbreaker, cut off king, cut off queen type of energy, okay? But I am getting the energy of being in your masculine energy and trying to like make decisions that are best for you, okay? Some of you guys, yeah, I feel like your ancestors or your spirit guides have blocked some kind of attack that was coming through. I almost get the energy with this of somebody trying to mess with your mind or trying to like manipulate how you were thinking about something or seeing something, Gemini, okay? But whatever negative energy that has been sent your way, it has been blocked. Some of you guys have like, okay, I'm getting a special message with this. Some of you guys have like a very, skilled ancestor, okay? Almost like a guardian type of energy. Like this energy is the one, it's number one. It's the one that gets sent in when you have like a really strong spiritual attack or something that's coming your way. That's the energy I'm getting. Gemini, I do feel like somebody has dug into your past, dug into your family history, and that might have pissed your guides off or your ancestors off, okay? For sure. I don't know why I'm picking up that energy, but I am, okay? I feel like somebody is in a really dark place right now. They're trying to dig themselves out of a hole, and I feel like they have, for some reason, I'm getting that so strongly that somebody has dug into your family history or into your ancestry, or they're trying to dig dirt up on you, and your ancestors are just not pleased. Can I get one for this hurricane energy? Although I kind of feel like I know what that's saying, okay? We have that thing banging, okay, with also the turtle. So yeah, Gemini, I don't know. I feel like somebody's lower level impulses have caused some kind of storm. Like somebody did something really spontaneously or impulsively is the energy that I'm getting, Gemini, with that. Okay, this came out second though, so I'm actually not going to take that. I'm going to keep the turtle because that's what came out. I feel like it is time to duck for cover. I don't know. I feel like somebody feels like that about you though. I'm just getting the energy of wanting to make healthier choices for yourself, wanting to do things in a more appropriate way, okay? Understanding that heavy is the head that wears the crown, like you do have some kind of strong spiritual responsibility and obligation here, Gemini. And some of you guys are deciding that you're just gonna be alone, or you're gonna just, it's like I'm getting very strong like a lone wolf type of energy, because there's just too much toxicity around you. Okay, there's too many people trying to come for you. There's too many people trying to create storms in your life. There's too many people that aren't taking your feelings or what you're going through into consideration, Gemini. There could be people actively trying to sabotage you, trying to sabotage your ancestry, your growth here, okay? I do feel like that is what your focus is on right now, is growing, okay, and transitioning from what you are now to what you see yourself being, okay? Some of you guys could also just be paying attention to work. Yeah, I told you, you guys are going through some kind of energy where you are shedding some kind of skin and cutting cords. Look, okay, card's accurate as fuck. Gemini, I do feel like there is somebody out there for you, or soul connections, a soul group, you know, friends. It doesn't have to just be romantic love, but I do feel like you don't have to walk this road alone is the energy I'm getting. Like you don't have to be this lone wolf, lone ranger type of energy, but some of you just feel like that's inevitable because of the spiritual responsibility, the crown that you have to wear, okay? Like that's just how it has to be. That's how you feel. Like you're misunderstood. People don't get you. They're not going to get you. They don't even try to take the time to try to understand you. Some of you guys, these people, again, they dig up things. They spy on you. They watch you from a distance. They try to decide what you are without even, you know, even getting to know you in a real way. It's incredibly frustrating, okay? So I can empathize, and I get this energy completely. It's really just feeling like it's just best if I just focus on my work, focus on my duties, you know, and focus on myself, basically. Maybe you are uprooting yourself and deciding where would you like to lay roots. Maybe you don't want to be where you're at right now. Maybe the more that you dig into your surroundings, you know, your family, basically where you are, the angrier you get, because you feel like it's just not in alignment with you, and there's been a lot of manipulation, there's been a lot of trickery. Some of you guys are leaving it up to fate, like you're leaving it up to the divine of where you end up. It's giving the energy, even though this is a horse, it's giving the energy of somebody who just fills their gas tank up and it's like, I'm going to drive in this direction, and as far as I make it, that's where I'm going to end up. You know, where my gas tank runs out, that's where I'm going to be, okay? I don't know. It's giving that kind of energy. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely running from some kind of unrequited love, or somebody who they were committed to misunderstanding you. I'm not getting the energy of like they were committed to you. They were committed to misunderstanding you. They didn't want to ever try to understand you, okay? A lot of people projecting on you, okay? Stuck in these toxic connections or toxic patterns, stuck in the past too, because I'm getting this energy of people who come in and they judge you based off of what their ex did to them. You know, because their ex cheated on them, their ex was really attractive, their ex ran around. Well, that's what they're going to put that energy on to you and go, well, you're just like my ex. It's like, girl, boy, bye. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing love don't live here no more. Okay, so I don't know, Gemini. I'm getting that kind of energy. We're going to go ahead and call this now, guys. This was just a very quick reading. I will be doing another reading later with the deck. Obviously, we're going to use this deck a lot. I want to get into it. You guys let me know how you feel, what you're thinking, okay? I hope it helps, hope it resonates, hope it does something. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.